Have you ever seen websites with a step progress bar at the top, like this one here, where it's showing you how far along the process you are, so that you can see how many stages you're going to need to go through in order to get to the end point? I'm going to show you in this video how to put one of these progress step bars at the top of an Optimize Press 2 page. So from within my WordPress dashboard, I'm going to go into Pages, find the page onto which I want to place that particular progress bar. So I'm just going to select this page here, go into the live editor, and what I need to do is add an element. So once the page has loaded, you can see I have this option here within the area where I want the bar to be placed. So I'm going to click Add Element, and the element I'm looking for is an order step graphic. Okay, so just by keying in order step into the search bar, it's brought up the order step graphics. I'm going to click on the arrow, and it will now ask me which style of progress bar I'd like to use. So as you can see, you've got a rather thick looking bar with various color options, or a thinner option. Okay, so I'm just going to select this one with the green because my page already contains elements using green. And you'll see here that you need to fill in the details that you want on each of the steps. Okay, so step 1 is going to be enter site, because step 1 is they've come to my site for the information. Now I'm not actually going to put any clickable links, but what you can do is make each of these stages on the progress bar clickable links so that people can move back and forwards between each step. But I don't actually want that to happen, so I'm just going to leave the link URL blank. I'm then going to put the text for step 2, and again I don't want a clickable link, and I'm going to put the text for step 3. Okay, and then what you need to do is, for this particular page, you need to indicate which step of the process it is, because you're going to need to put one of these elements onto every page that appears as part of this process. So this particular page is step 1. So then I'm going to click Insert, and there you can see it's given me my progress steps. So I'm just going to use the 4-way arrow to move my element to the top of the page, so that that is the first thing people see. Okay, then I'm going to come down on the left hand menu, click Save and Continue, click the confirmation, okay, and View Public Link, and now you can see that on that page is that progress bar, and this is a different page to the first one that I was showing you, just so that you can see that it has actually done what I've asked it to do. Okay, now if I go back into, if I just close that tab down and go back into my editing tab, I now have in this element here, people click on the arrow, it brings up like a pop-up window, and on that pop-up window, which is generated using the overlay optimizer element, I'm actually going to add the second step of my progress bar there. So I'm just going to go into Add Element from within this particular overlay optimizer box. There you can see the opt-in box. So I'm now going to tell it to add an element, type in order, So you can see it brings up order step graphics. Click the right hand arrow. Again, click the same style that I've used before. Put the same text as I put before with no clickable links back to allow them to maneuver between the pages. And this time, this particular display is going to be step 2. So if I insert that, you can see that now it shows that you've gone past stage 1, you're now on stage 2, and once you've confirmed your details, you're then going to move on to actually accessing the information offered on this page. So I'm going to again use the 4-way arrow to move that progress bar to the top of that display, so that again it's the first thing that people see. I'm going to come down within the box and click update. Now the overlay optimizer doesn't actually show you what you've put within that element. So what you need to do is click save and continue on the left hand menu, confirm that it has saved, and then view public link. Okay, so this is now come back into my page, and if I now click on my arrows, which is the overlay optimizer, you can see there that we now have moved from step 1 to step 2. And if I now enter my details in these boxes and click tell me more, it will move me on to my sales page, which is basically step 3, allowing them to access the information that I've offered them by way of this landing page. I hope that helps.